So, let us... We didn't really miss all that much, but... Yeah, just everything froze. Display backlog. Well, of course that won't work. Yeah, we didn't really miss much. We got here... Doo-doo-doo! Cute nickname! Ah! Too good! They seem to have hit it off. Good. Like I said, Megumi gets along with everyone. I thought I dodged the question, but part-time warrior is persistent. And he's also a bit of a weirdo. Why is she so flustered? Because she is John Tighter. I'm calling it now. I'm calling my spot. I guess there's an otaku for everything. Oh no! Run! Mayuri leans out the window to wave her hand. Kurisu is walking toward the lab. That reminds me, doesn't part-time warrior have something against Kurisu? Oh no. I look at Suzuha. Her expression has changed dramatically. No fighting in front of the kid. Now she's staring at Kurisu in complete silence. She doesn't move a muscle. It's like she's trying to start a fight with her glare. You wanna go? You wanna go, fool? I'm bad. I'll kick your ass. Kurisu's pretty stubborn too, so she meets Suzuha's glare for glare. Two of them exchange a word or two in front of the building. For a second I'm worried that they might start throwing punches, but that doesn't happen. Good morning. Kurisu shrugs her shoulders. I don't think that's nothing. She's lucky that didn't lead to blows. Lucky those are pretty fighting words. She's not a fan of Makise Kurisu. Naturally. Daru bursts into the lab. Okay, Daru. Okay. Millions. Millions. Oh, also shut up. Of course Mayushi does. Well, I don't really care about their little quarrel anyway. Only one thing interests me now, the mystery of D-Mail. Uh-oh, we begin experimenting immediately. Even though it's still morning, the electrical discharge occurs on demand. Things look favorable today. That reminds me, we haven't talked to Mr. Braun yet. Maybe we should come up with an excuse first. To be honest, though, I don't care what he thinks. For we are at war! War against the organization and Sir and the dark powers that rule the world from the shadows. Who's Anzai-sensei? The coach from a famous basketball manga. Oh. If you give up, it's game over. Unfortunately, Daru's second D-mail fails to change the past. I get the feeling Rhinet matches are difficult to cheat your way out of like this. Part-time warrior. Akihabara is such a strange town. Everywhere I look, I see drawings of cute girls. Some of them even have their breasts fully exposed, which has startled me. Coming here has been a real culture shock. It's amazing how peaceful Japan is now. I agree. It's all because of the organization's effort to stupidify Japan. Okay. At this point, I don't think they're trying to hide it from anyone but Okabe at this point. That Suzuha is clearly not from our period of time. Not to mention we're limited to 16 bytes of text. Looks like we have to give up on Daru. He's going to drown his sorrows in the internet. Alright, so who do we experiment on? From the look of Kurisu's face, I don't think she's willing to change her policy. I mean, we could always try and send Daru the D-mail. See if John Tyler's right and only we have the power. That leaves only one candidate. Mayuri? Mayuri looks stumped as she slurps her canned ramen. I think a simple request is going to change the past. She slurps more ramen. Eh? Looks like I'm the only one with ideas. We do know Mayuri quite well. Works for me. Mayuri starts shoveling the ramen into her mouth. Oh. Yeah. Kurisu clearly doesn't know what to say, just accept it. Mayuri really is a ditz. I'm used to it by now, of course. I get the phone wave named subject to change, prepped for D-mail. The content of Mayuri's mail is simple enough. Canned Odin, piping hot and delicious. I just hope it actually works. Wait for Mayuri to finish eating her canned ramen, then activate the phone wave, name subject to change. To send it 1 hour back, we input one £1. In other words, we set the microwave for only 1 second. I wonder if the discharge phenomenon will occur in such a short span of time. That's something else we'll learn from this experiment. Nope. There wasn't enough time to blink.
1秒じゃ放電現象は起きないか。データ通りだけど、貴重な実証データが取れた。
これって例えば事前に暖気みたいなことしたらどうなるん？
Warming it up beforehand.
暖気？
つまりさ、1秒じゃ放電現象は起きないわけでしょ。だから事前にメールを送らずに30秒ぐらいレンジ動かしとくんだお。
Ah.
その後間を置かずにタイマー1秒でもう一度動かす。そしたら1秒でも放電現象起きそうじゃね？
That just might work.
です。マユリよ。もっと他に何かないのか？
Any changes longer in the past?
じゃあ、昨日買ったおにぎりの具を違うものにするとか。
Oh.
お前は昨日食べたおにぎりの具の種類を覚えているのか？
おかか。
Oh.
即答？
It's food. Impressive.
明太子にしようよ。
Oh. Maybe we should find another test subject. Something is telling me we're gonna have to look outside the lab. Suzuha, my girl. I go for a walk to clear my head. After lunch at King Burger, I grab a coffee at the Starbucks on the first floor of Yodobashi. I'm not even going to check those tips, because really. I left Mayuri and the others at the lab. I just went to have lunch by myself, and totally ditch you losers. Just kidding, I love you guys. I need some time to get my thoughts in order. I recall what happened when I sent myself the Lotto 6 numbers. The moment I sent the D-mail, I felt a strong tremor, and then the world as I knew it changed slightly. The fact that I had sent a D-mail had been undone. I know that because it had disappeared from my send history. However, it was in my inbox. The mail had definitely reached the past. What does this mean? The mail was received but never sent. Isn't that a time paradox? Is that the reason why everyone else lost their memories? Why did that happen? The butterfly effect? That's not an answer. Changing the past changed the world. Titor spoke of divergence. When divergence changes, are people's memories reconstructed to match the new world line? But how come I remember the previous world line even after the past changes? My deliberations are interrupted by an incoming mail. I don't have time for this. It's a mail, so I can just reply to it later. I concentrate on my coffee. However... Oh no, all these mails. No doubt about it, it's got to be Kiryu Moeka, the mail demon known as Shining Finger. How can she be so shy in real life and so persistent in email? There's something wrong with that woman. I sigh and open my mail reluctantly. Can I send a D-mail too, please? Please reply. I'm a lab mem too, right? Pretty please, Moeka? She wants to send a D-mail? It reminds me, yesterday I made Moeka lab mem 005. That means she's qualified to participate in our experiments. Moeka seems serious, so she might meet my demands. Most importantly, all the other lab mems are completely useless when it comes to D-mails. I still haven't been able to verify whether or not I can keep my memories if someone else changes the past.
しかし
I'm worried. Moeka works for an editorial company. In other words, she's related to the media. What if she sends a D-mail and leaks word of the time machine? It would be flooded by press. Gone will be the days of lurking in the shadows. My location will be exposed to the organization. Of course, sooner or later we're going to have to announce our findings to the world. But in that case, I'd rather choose a national newspaper or a TV network to cover the event, rather than some shady magazine. That way it'll spread faster throughout Japan. Nay, the world. Either way, something tells me it's better not to go public through Moeka. I trust Moeka. Why don't you? I'm a lab mem too, aren't I, Moeka? However, Moeka is, in fact, a lab mem. Yesterday we told her everything about the phone wave, named subject to change, and D-mails. Moreover, we made her one of us. It was necessary to buy her silence. Realizing that I have no reason to deny Moeka her request, I put my phone to my ear.
少しばかり迷っている声でわかるだろうかなわないな電話レンジカッコ仮の実験にシャイニングフィンガーを引き入れるの動画についてバカなあの女を生贄に捧げろというのか確かに世界に混沌をもたらすためなら犠牲はやむを得ないかったがいや問題ないむしろ迷っていた俺が情けないマッドサイエンティスト失格かもしれんなこれは俺にとってむしろ典型とも言える模試でまさにシュタインズゲートの選択となるだろうエルプサイコングル
It's decided. I type a reply to Moeka's mail. Indeed you are, Lab Mem 005 Shining Finger. Report to the lab at once. She's gonna beat us there. After sending it off, I hurry back to the lab. When I get back to the lab, Moeka is squatting at the bottom of the staircase. Since she's not sitting on the bench, I guess that crouching while holding her knees is this particular woman's favorite position. She's staring at her phone like usual. When she notices me approaching, she slowly stands up. But she doesn't look at me. You're welcome.
何かな
I'm sorry. I know it's selfish, but I really need to send an email, Moeka.
別にわがままとは思っていないむしろお前の申し出にこちらが感謝しているほどだ
Once we enter the lab, I get all the lab mems to stop what they're doing and then tell them about Moeka's situation.
いいと思います萌香さんもラボメンだもんね
Daru and Kurisu don't object either.
で桐生氏はどんなメールを送るつもりなん俺からの要望としては過去が変わったかどうか確かめることができるようシンプルで分かりやすい内容にしてもらいたい
A new mail. Not just that. I'm sorry. There's one more thing. I want to keep my message secret, Moeka. Why does she have to explain every little thing with a mail? No, more importantly.
内緒だとどういうことだ
何
Oh? I mean, it's private. It would be embarrassing if anyone knew, Moeka.
いやそういう問題ではなかろう
Kurisu peeks at my phone from beside me.
気持ちはわからなくはないけどこれはあくまで実験だと割り切って
We're lab MEMS, so the contents of your message will never pass outside of these doors.
珍しく意見が一致したな上司よ
別にあんたに同意したわけじゃない。データを収集しないと電話レンジの仕組みがいつまでたっても解明できないって思ったから。
I'm not agreeing with you, Baka.
くわまさかこれってセクハラになる
No, it's not, Dar.
落ち着けダル
I turned to Mayuri and more. Okay. Mainstream Girl Alliance, yes.
プライベートに深く関わることを避け
But she wants to send something private. Karisu nods firmly at my words. Looks like she doesn't intend to join the Mainstream Girl Alliance. She's not like most girls.
私的な内容を送りたいにしても今はまだ見送るべき。タイムパラドックスの問題も完全に解決されたわけじゃないし、もっと慎重に慎重を重ねないと。
Very practical. Good.
私的な内容は NG。
Not yet,
少なくと
anyhow.
も非公開にしたいという話は受け入れられないわ。あなたに悪意がなくてもメールの内容次第で時間軸に深刻な影響をもたらすかもしれないんだから。第三者にメールを見せてその内容について問題ないか吟味すべきよ。
俺が言いたいことは全て助手が言ってくれた。そしてそうは言いつつも我らは実験を中止するつもりはない。
あんたの意見を代弁したわけじゃないから勘違いしないで。
Oh, I'm not misunderstanding, assistant. Cheeky little bugger.
そもそも実験においてはプライバシーよりデータが優先される。被験者になるならその覚悟は必要よ。
Don't tell me that's the reason Kurisu wouldn't send an email herself.
そうなの？マユシーはね、さっきそんな覚悟せずに送ろうとしてたよ。ごめんね、クリスちゃん。別に謝らなくても責めてるわけじゃない。一般論を言っただけ。
I imagine some people might take issue with that statement, but I'll refrain from saying anything. I'd rather not get my head chewed off right now. Moika's expression doesn't change. Same as always. I don't know what she's thinking.
お前はすでにラブメンだ。俺たちを信用してもらわないと困る。プライベートな要件に後日にしてもらおう。もしできないというのならばお前に見せてやらねばならなくない。この俺法王院教魔の中に
The terrible power of insanity.
狂気の力をな。
Moika's already typing on her phone. My threat was ineffectual, it seems. Can I see the emails you've sent so far? I want to use them as a reference, Moika.
着信履歴ならあるぞ。
送信履歴は
ないというと語弊があるな。送信履歴は消えてしまうのだ。
I confirmed that after I sent that email yesterday. Moika was there, but she doesn't remember either. I don't need to see the history, and I'll show you the message before I send it. Is that okay, Moika? Looks like she understands. I showed the mail to Karisu too. Christina. Is that supposed to be encouragement? Mayuri sounds concerned for some reason.
じゃあさ、どんな内容を送るん？そもそもオカリンの言う簡単でわかりやすい過去改変ってハードル高すぎ。何を言う？お前たちのレベルが低すぎるだけではないか。
Moika murmurs.
おう、これは期待できそうだな。具体的に説明を頼む。
Moeka then invokes her power once more. Ultra-fast typing, the power known as Shining Finger. About 4 days ago I bought a new phone, but now that I've tried it, I think I should have stayed with the old one. So I want to use a D-mail to tell myself not to buy a new phone. If we do that, the phone I'm holding will change, won't it, Moeka?
シャイニングフィンガーは実に有能だな。まさにラボ面の鏡。
That would... Yes. Looks like the 3 useless members have no objections to Moeka's superior idea. We look at Moeka's phone. It is quite purple and very gaudy. There's no strap, and it's not like the deco phones popular among mainstream women nowadays. Cell phone with decorations is, yep, of course.
お、それって先月出たばっかの GG01 じゃん。最新機種だよ。確か液晶部分が着脱式でいろんなバリエーションのアタッチメントを選べるんだよね。今品薄でどこ行っても入荷待ちだけどよく手に入ったな。
Well, it's pretty obvious that she's not a fan of it. It's the most popular model, but she wants the old one back? I guess hardcore phone users have other concerns besides fashion.
では指圧。
ねえねえ、どうして萌香さんのことを指圧師って呼ぶの？
それが桐生萌香の力。俺がつけたんだ。桐生萌香。お前は先行の指圧師。すなわちシャイニングフィンガーを名乗るがいい。
Moeka shakes her head expressionlessly.
嫌だというのか。能力もつけてやったのに何が気に入らないというのだ。
萌香さんはね、萌香さんだからだよ。それにね、指圧師さんじゃなくて編集プロダクションで働いてて。
Well, you have a point.
マユシ、ネタにマジレス、かっこ悪い。
Don't feed the trolls.
ネタではない能力名だ。
くだらないこと言ってないで。準備するわよ。
Damn it. You're just an assistant. Don't boss us around.
ブラウン店長に何か言われたらどうする？
Hmm.
ミスター・ブラウンごとき恐れるな。奴が怒鳴り込んできたらこの俺が蹴散らしてやる。マジでオカリかっけえ。そこにしびれる、憧れる。
実は口だけだったりするんでしょ。
Yeah. You're always bursting my bubble, Christina. I'll be the adult and ignore Karisu's insult. Moeka has already written her 36-byte mail. When I look at Moeka to see if she's ready, she nods faintly. We set the timer into 100 seconds. The email should arrive after Moeka's phone 4 days ago, July 31st.
電話レンジカッコ仮。起動。
About 15 seconds after activation, the discharge phenomenon occurs. I glance at Moeka. She nods grimly, an unusual show of emotion. And then she presses the button. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! We changed! The world twists into unrecognizable shapes. The floor is shaking. Or is it me? My vision blurs and loses color. The world lurches. I struggle to keep my balance. As I brace myself against further shaking, I try to analyze what I'm experiencing. This is far more intense than what happened when we sent the D-mails yesterday. And yet I felt it before. I remember. This is what I felt right before the mass disappearance phenomenon. The shaking stops. I relax my body and look around. Has the past changed? Of course it has. That bizarre sensation just now was proof. I look around the room. The phone wave, name subject to change, which should have about 90 seconds left on the timer, is silent. Daru's here, Mayuri's here, Kurisu's here. Where's Moeka?
指圧師はどこに行ったの？
Hmm. Oh. Look at me strangely. Ah. Again. This feeling of wrongness. It's the same as yesterday.
指圧師？
おかり、日本語で OK。
I leave the development room and check the lounge, behind the sofa, in the dressing room, the bathroom, and the shower room. I look out the window at the street below. But Moeka is nowhere to be found. She's gone. No way. Well, that's freaky. This is exactly what happened on the streets of Akiba. We still got her in our phone. But I swear to God, we had a whole bunch of mail from her that just went kaput. Why did she disappear? Because I experimented on her? Where did she go? Did I erase her from history? Did I banish her into the space between dimensions? I start quivering in horror at the magnitude of my error. In a daze, I step up to Mayuri, who's eating a banana. I grab her shoulders and shake her.
桐生萌香、今の今までここにいただろ。
Banana. Oh no! We changed the past and we never
桐生萌香だ。
inducted Moeka as a lab mem. Daru and Kurisu gave me strange looks as
それ
well.
誰？
聞いたことない。
そんな。
So I did erase Moeka's existence. No, that can't be. I won't accept that I killed her.
岡部、まさかまた？
またってどういう意味だ。
昨日も似たようなことがあった。私たちの記憶にないことをあんたは覚えていた。なんだっけ？そうそう、リーディングしたいな。
She remembers reading Steiner, though. Yes, that's the name I gave this phenomenon, rather to my ability to perceive it. When the world line changes, everyone's memories are reconstructed to match. That's what John Titor said. But somehow I alone retain my memories, even after the past changes. I named this power Reading Steiner. Kurisu remembered. To tell the truth, I had just made it up out of thin air. But now that Moeka has disappeared, I want to believe that this power is real. It's only their memories of Moeka that disappeared, not Moeka herself. I need to contact Moeka. I need to make sure I didn't erase her very existence. But I don't know her phone number. The only way to contact her is by mail. Alright. I send her a message saying, reply the second you read this email. Now all I can do is wait for her to reply. Please reply.
オカリ、大丈夫？
大丈夫だ。
In fact, I'm anything but fine. I'm fighting desperately to deny the possibility that I might have erased Moeka from existence.
調子よ。今の実験のこと、どの辺まで覚えている？
今、実験をしたことさえ覚えてない。たった今、あんたは D メールを送ったのね。
ああ。
Well, Kiryu Moeka did.
昨日とは少し状況が違う。D メールを送ったのは俺ではなく、桐生萌香だ。
Then she vanished into thin air. Which reminds me, when I sent the Lotto 6 mail yesterday, Daru teleported from the development room to the lounge. Moeka might not have disappeared. She probably just teleported somewhere. I hope that's it. In an attempt to calm myself down, I checked my phone's history for the mails Moeka and I exchanged. That's strange. The mails she sent me are there up until the one I received on July 31st at 12:43. But after that, dozens of mails I remember receiving from her are gone. The email she sent to cancel the phone model exchange was set to arrive on July 31st. Did a time paradox erase Moeka from existence the instant she received the email? I shiver when I realize that I can't find any problems with that hypothesis. Shit. No way. It can't be. I mean, all her email said was don't change phone models. That's harmless, right? But then what caused Moeka to disappear from this room like that? When she went to not change phone models, she left the store early and got hit by something and died? Why does it look like Moeka vanished 4 days ago?
クリスティーナ、もし仮に D メールによってタイムパラドックスが発生したらどうなると思う？
わからない。タイムパラドックスを経験した人間は未だかつて一人もいないから。
以前世界が消えるというようなことを言っていなかったか？
あくまでそういう説もあると言っただけ。もしかしたら何も起きないかもしれないし、某映画みたいにパラドックスに対する歴史の修正が入るかもしれない。ドクター・ホーキングは時間順序保護仮説でタイムパラドックスが起きる可能性の範囲はそもそも実行不可能だとしてるし。
Since time travel is that states that time travel is impossible, prevented by quantum effects. Successful time travel requires infinite field energy. Laws of causality are protected by quantum... Okay. So we have our theories.
マユシーはよくわかんないけど、今もマユシーやオカリンたちがちゃんとこうしておしゃべりできてるっていうことはね。
Well, yeah.
そのパラドックスは起きてないんだよ。
That's a fair hypothesis.
モエカさんっていう人もね、マユシーは知らないけど、きっと大丈夫。
さすがマユシ、アホの子だね。
Oh, don't call her that.
マユシーはアホの子じゃないよ。
Daru, you dummy. I'm amazed that Mayuri and Daru can have such a carefree conversation despite all that's happened. They don't remember all that's happened. You don't realize the gravity of the situation. It might have erased someone's very existence. In fact, if Moeka really has vanished, then that means the phone wave, named subject to change, is also responsible for the mass disappearance phenomenon I witnessed in Akihabara. What if I erased all those people? I don't want to consider such a frightening possibility, so I desperately shake the thought out of my head. What's wrong? I'm kind of busy now. Sorry, I'll email you later, Moeka. Well... My body goes limp from relief. A reply. She sent a reply. Moeka still exists. She didn't disappear. Relief washes away my fear. My eyes fill with tears, not because I was worried for Moeka, but because I thought I might be responsible for the horror of erasing someone's existence.
何が起きたか説明して、岡部。
Urged by Kurisu very strongly, I explain everything that just happened.
今この場からその桐生なんとかさんが消えたのは因果率を考えれば不自然じゃない気がしてきた。
どういうことだ？
詳しい経緯はわからないけど、過去を改変したことで今回の場合は7月31日以降、今日までの4日間の桐生さんの行動が微妙に変化した。その結果、今この時間には桐生さんはラボには来なかったというふうに再構成された。
Oh, so that's why it looked like she teleported. I'm reminded of the teleporting gel banana, but I guess it's not the same thing. Morga didn't become a jelly man after all. Literally, timeline was reconstructed so that she went somewhere different. Because we're the only one who stayed in the same place.
その D メールは誰が送ったのかっていうパラドックスになるし、それともう一つ
You don't like any of my names.
お前の個人的見解は必要ない。
I'm finally able to joke with Kurisu again. Or maybe she wasn't joking. I don't think she was, but that's none of her business.
さっきのあんたの説明じゃ D メールを送ったのも受け取ったのもあんたじゃなかった。なのにあんただけが世界線が変わる前のことを覚えている。でもこれってあんたのただの妄想じゃない？
脳内嫁ですね。わかります。
Daru, please, no.
わかるな。お前のような変態紳士と一緒にされたくはない。
桐生さんって人はもともと存在しなかった。あるいは桐生なんとかさんは実在するけど。
I fall to my knees and pressed my hand against my left eye. Oh boy.
左目がこのマガンリーディングシュタイナーがうずく。
オカリ大丈夫？
Mayuri peeks anxiously at my face, but I lightly push her aside.
ダメだ。マユリ、俺に近づくな。今の俺はお前を傷つけてしまうかもしれん。
でもオカリすごく苦しそうだよ。
釣りショー。
そうよね。
大丈夫だ。このうずきはいつものこと。すぐに収まる。この魔眼がある限り俺は機関に狙われ続ける。あらゆる世界と時間とを見通す力。しかしそれは同時に諸刃の剣でもある。俺はこのあらゆる世界とあらゆる時間を見通す魔眼のせいで。だがそれでもこのラボだけは守ると誓ったのだ。だから魔
I
眼
kneel and press my head against the
静
floor.
まってくれ。
Then I take a deep breath and gradually remove my hand from my left eye. Mayuri rubs my back. Thank you, girl.
苦しいの？
You were far too sweet.
いや、もう大丈夫だ。
I stand up. Then I shoot Kurisu a sharp glare.
何よ今のただの演技でしょ。
But you don't know that, do you, Christina?
すでにこれまでの実験で俺のリーディングシュタイナーは本物だ。
はいはい12秒12秒。なんで私に注目してんのよ。見るの禁止。
Is this really that weird of a thing for her to know about otaku culture? Is that just a disconnect I have between my life and Japanese culture? In any case, I've successfully deflected Kurisu's questions about reading Steiner. I guess? I mean, that was a thing that happened. I don't feel able to answer right now. My emotions are a jumble, just as they were after Titer called me the Messiah. Speaking of Titer, is this power real? He said that we should email him again. If it is, then what does that make me, if this happened again? An unknown power sleeps within me. The thought sends a chill down my spine. I sit on the bench in front of the Brawn Tube workshop, staring into the night sky. Oh, this is nice. A nice view of the sky.